So hello everyone, it's Yo Beauty 87 here, and today we're gonna get into ranking video. So I decided to rank all my Dominique Cosmetics makeup products. So I figured I'd go ahead and start with those. I got all these palettes right here. I have every single palette she's made, including the face palette. So I figured I would go through and rank them and tell you which ones I like best and why I like them and why I don't like them, or whatever the case may be. So give me a minute because I need to like actually organize them according to the way I want them to be. So I'm gonna go from the lowest to like the highest, if you will. Let me go ahead and get started with that. So okay. Okay, yeah, so I got them all set up now. So I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put the face palette. That's her only issue. So I'm gonna start off with the eyeshadow palette. So my least favorite eyeshadow palette, I feel like it should be no surprise, is the Lemonade palette. So this one is gonna be, let me see, how many palettes does she have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She has 7. So I mean, sorry, 8. So this is gonna be number 8. The shimmers in this were just pressed so damn hard, so it was like it's hard to get any pigmentation off. The mattes were fine, it was just the shimmers, and since I live for her shimmers, especially when the Latte palette came out, when it first came out, the shimmers in that were amazing. So the fact that these shimmers were so lackluster to me is what puts this at the very bottom. I know she said they had them redone, but I don't know if they sent the old ones to Sephora that originally it came out, because I feel like the shimmers in this are still pressed too hard, and I wasn't impressed with the formula of the shimmers at all, which is why this is last. Next, I have the Sweater Weather palette, and it's not a question of the quality of this palette, it's just more of the color story, because I'm like, these lighter shades in here I can't really use too much, so I can only feel like use certain shades in here. Not to mention it's so tiny, I forget about the majority of the time, because I used to have it like in the top drawer with the smaller palettes, and when I look for her palettes I look for them to be big. So that's another reason I didn't ever really reach for this. So the fact that I never reached for this, and then I'm not necessarily that fond of the color story, is why it is number 7. So Sweater Weather is number 7. 6, we have the Rustic Glam palette. Now the only reason this is 6 is because I feel like it's difficult for me to make looks with this, because I know Kirsten comes out with unique color stories, but this one I feel like doesn't really inspire me to do anything besides make a blue look, or maybe like one green look, or use like the pink and purple together. Like I feel like I don't look at this and get inspired and get really happy other than like the 2 blue shades that are in here. And it's like, y'all know me, so since I love blue eyeshadows, I have plenty of blue eyeshadows to choose from. So that's why I don't necessarily reach for this one, and that's why this one is number 6. But it's not the quality is bad, it's just more of the color story that I can't really vibe with too much, and that's why it's where it is. Okay, next I have the so number, what is this, number 5? Yeah, number 5 is gonna be the Latte 2 palette. Now y'all know I'm not really big on neutrals, which is why this one is, you know, like semi in the middle, but I love this mint shade and this strawberry milk shade and the blonde rose shade. So, and the neutrals in it are okay, it's not like they're bad, it's just more of, since I'm not a big neutral girl, and I'm not gonna reach for this that much, since it is mainly neutral. It kind of got put in the middle because, like I said, it's not an issue of the quality of her shadows, it's just more of sometimes a color story. And I still feel like I would reach for this more than the Rustic Glam, which is why I put it above it. But it's just okay to me because I'm not a neutral girl, as we all know. So, sorry, no, yeah, number 4 is going to be the Latte palette, the original Latte palette. Now the formula on this is amazing, the shimmers in this is amazing, and even though I'm not a neutral palette person, like this is a neutral palette I wouldn't mind picking up and going after using. I like the fact that there's the blue and there's the purple in here, and I like the color story of this as general just a little bit better than the second one, just because I don't know, I feel like this is more cohesive and more of my type of color story when it comes to a neutral palette. Because like, you got the neutrals, you got some nice shimmers, and then you still have like a blue and a purple. The only thing I'm missing out here is a green, but you know, since it's like a bluish green, I'll take that. So that's why this palette is number 4. So number 3, believe it or not, is the Prism Glow palette. I really like this palette. Now mind you, some of the shimmers in here are chunky, like the color Pink Haze is really chunky. And obviously, I'm not really using Pink Haze. I might use it as an inner corner highlight or something. But the shade Golden Hour and Fire is really nice. Plus, I don't have any kind of skin gloss or skin frost I can use in that are liquidy. I mean, that are the cream type formula like this is. So I thought she did a beautiful job with this palette. And I don't understand why it's always on sale, because it's a really nice palette. So I'm confused. Like, why is it always on sale? Like, are y'all not appreciating the skin gloss she gave you? Or what is the problem? I don't know. But this is number 3 for me. I think it's a really nice palette. I don't use it on camera a lot, though, because as y'all know, I constantly test out stuff. But if I didn't have to test out a whole bunch of makeup in everyday life, I would reach for this quite often, just because I really like that cream in there. I think it's nice and unique that she put that in a palette. And then, like, 2 out of the 3 highlighter shades I can use and be comfortable with the way they look on my skin tone all year long. So that's why this palette is number 3. So number 2, I feel like y'all should know what number 2 and 1 is, not to mention, since I've shown just about all her palettes, you know what they are. But number 2 is Berries and Cream. This used to be my number 1 palette from her. I think I did a Valentine's Day look with this and a Sweetest Day look with this. So I really like the color story of this palette. I think it's beautiful. I like the fact that she added a pop of blue in here, and then she gave you like a dark color to darken up, or other than like the chocolate brown up there, because some people like a black and some people like a brown. And I feel like she understood and appreciated that. So she put, you know, the brown here for the people who want to use a brown for the outer V to darken the crease, and then she put the black here for the people who want to use a black to do the outer V to make really smoky looks. So you can make nice smoky looks, you can still make nice berry tone looks, and then if you want to be unique and add a pop of color, you can use like the chocolate brown and then put the blue on the lower lash line or something like that. So I think this palette was really nicely curated, and I love the color story of it, which is why it's number 2 on my list. But y'all know what had to beat it out. Y'all know this Celestial Storm is everything. You all liked this video too, because this is one of my most watched videos when it comes to Kirsten's palette. I notice whenever I review her palettes, I usually get a good amount of views on them. So you all like her just as much as I do. Y'all know which half of the palette is my exciting part. Like from this part all the way down, this is my color aesthetic. I'm not necessarily excited about the pink, but you know, since it's in there, I would definitely take it. It's a very pretty color. You can use the pink and the purple as like crease colors, and then you can go ahead and use either one of these on the lid, or put this in the on the lid. I want to do a look where I use the pink, the blue, and the purple matte, and then maybe use these as like lid shades, or like inner corner and lower lash line shades. I feel like that would be really beautiful. So I'm thinking about doing another look with it. Let me know if you all want to see it, because I want to start doing some more throwback, even though it's not Thursday videos. And I feel like this would be a great palette, even though it's not like super old, but I just want to play with it and have an excuse to play with it. But I might put it in my full face of nothing new video that I want to make coming soon, so just have to stay tuned and see. But this is number 1 for me, definitely. So let me know down below, how would you rank these palettes, if you own any of them? Which ones do you like the best as opposed to other ones and all that good stuff? But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. Let me know if you want to see other videos like this, because I've done my ABH collection. I think I did my Juvia's Place palettes, and I think that's it. I only did top 10 favorites for ColourPop, although I'm thinking about revising that, since ColourPop is always coming out with new palettes. I actually have a ColourPop palette on my eyes right now. Today I have on the what is the Sailor Moon eyeshadow palette. I finally got mine in the mail, like sometime this week. I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday I got it. So I did my look. I'm thinking about doing my Instagram look today too. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, let me know about some other brands you want me to do this with, because I was thinking about doing the Pat McGrath one and the Natasha Denona, like everybody else has been doing, especially since you know I love my high-end shadows. So I might go ahead and do that today. Just let me know. I'll probably film it, and then if y'all want to see it, then I'll put it up, and then if y'all don't want to see it, then I won't. But like I said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful if you're looking to buy any of Kirsten's palettes. Remember, y'all are diamonds. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.